Fearless Pioneer.
Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff that was released in the most recent live stream. Well, the first live stream from Lord of the Rings developers and that on the main channel. They went on for about an hour and a half about a lot of stuff, but in there was some really good information and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to theorize what Season 7 could be about, because from the new commanders and everything that it looks like, I have a kind of an idea what maybe might happen. It could be completely wrong, but like I've made videos in the past, like I said that these commanders were coming months ago. I made a video on it, so yeah, I predicted it quite well. So yeah, let's get into it first, shall we, guys? So we all know that Harad is a big area on the map, like so, as you can see, if we zoom in. So, we've got Harandor here, which this is probably going to be turned into a major capital soon and a faction. So they're probably going to get certain parts of the map. They might even get Southern Khan, I don't know. But it's going to be this sort of area. So yeah, there is going to be a Harabad new faction coming. I'll show you, you will see some of the pictures in the background. And you'll see the ideas of some of the camps and what your base will look like and stuff like that, guys. So yeah, Harabad is going to be a new faction coming to Lord of the Rings. I'm guessing possibly in Season 7, guys. Now, they spoke about some new commanders, 4 in particular. I'll start off with the first one, which they said very briefly. They said may come in, well, will come in the future, which could be a long way down the track. And it was one that is currently a boss on the map, and it is the BALROG. They did say that the BALROG will come as a commander to the game down the track, guys. So that's quite a very, very strong commander, to say the least, for Evil Side when it does come. Now, some absolutely full and confirmed commanders, which I believe will come by Season 7. They had these 3 commanders here. Now, they had this evil guy here first, with like this skull kind of head and stuff like that. I don't think they mentioned a name, so I don't think he has a name yet, but they have mentioned this evil commander. He looks quite interesting. So yeah, we'll have to see how he does. Now, there is 2 new good side commanders. The first one being BEORN, or BEORN, however you want to pronounce it. Now, he's going to be absolutely amazing when you think about it with bears. So, I'm thinking with the skills and stats that he has, it's going to work really good with the BEORNs and that on the map, and stuff like that, up in, like, Mirkwood and stuff like that. So I think he's gonna be really buffed for that and work really good with beasts and stuff like that and animals, because that's how he's perceived in the Hobbit movie. But in saying that as well, we have another character who's coming as a commander from the Hobbit's time period in Middle Earth, and that is Bard. Now, I mentioned that he would come to the game eventually. So, obviously, we're going to know he's probably going to be very good with ranged units and that. He's probably, if they don't make a skill called Black Arrow, then what are they doing? Like, definitely he's going to have some sort of skill called Black Arrow and stuff like that. So he's going to be very strong like that with mounted units. Who knows, he might be really good. He might be useful to use against the dragon bosses on the map and stuff like that as well, as a little extra advantage against those. But yeah, those are the new commanders and the new faction that's coming. Now, before I get into just talking about what I think Season 7 is going to be about, we do have the big 1-year event coming up as well, and there is some information about that. We know that there's going to be some new, like, sort of in-game events and stuff like that, which they showed in the live stream. I'm not really going to go over that, because basically, yeah, it's most of it's new. We've seen a couple of new things there, but yeah, it's going to be kind of like the same kind of in-game events and stuff, like Gandalf's fireworks and stuff like that, guys. But yeah, there will be a few things that you will be able to unlock if you do play and throughout the period. There's going to be the first anniversary coin that you can get. There's going to be a feather hat, a hobbit's pan, and a long march bag. Now, these things here, for a hobbit, it says here, having practical equipment as much. A pan to beat back the fires of evil and those from their campfire. A rucksack to carry necessary provisions. A trusty feather hat to protect the heads from stray arrows and sunburn. Lastly, a coin for good luck in case you need a drink. So, whether these things, they're going to be put into your inventory and they'll be actually have a use in the game, I'm not sure, or if it's just going to be a cosmetic thing, guys. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is Season 7. Now, with all these new commanders going to be coming that are due with the Hobbit region, I was thinking maybe they are going to do something where it's in the Hobbit territory based, time of Middle-earth, where you have to go to Erebor, which is hiding up here when I bloody find it, and you have to kill Smorg and stuff like that. So maybe it could be sort of like that. It could be quite interesting to say the least. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up there, guys. And until next time, peace out, EJ's out. And I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Thousands songs of the EJU.